is another beer that I've not tried. Go away. You get Peroni. That's it in Italy. So, the beer I've got for you tonight, what is it? Well, it comes from the county of Warwickshire. Now, for those people in England might know it, but mainly the Americans will, because they know their history. Warwickshire is famous for this guy. That's right, William Shakespeare. Wrote some beautiful plays and stuff. But Warwickshire also is famous for another building. It's in a village called Dunchurch. And that's it there. That building was the old Red Lion pub. It's now known as the Guy Fawkes House. And it's where the conspirators stayed, waiting news for Guy Fawkes' success so they can kidnap the daughter of the king from the local abbey. Again, history as well as a beer review. Brilliant, isn't it? So, I've actually been to that one. But also, Warwickshire is famous for a beautiful, beautiful moment when a certain little West Indian cricketer broke the world record for the most runs in an innings. Brian Lara. Yes. 501 not out. And that's, he was only young as well, I think he was 23, 24, but he smashed it. Magical moment. Good cricket, Kenny. He also got the world record in Test cricket now. That's first class ones who got Test cricket. But Warwickshire, yes, Dermot Reeve and Donald. And then you had my favourite, one of my favourite bowlers. Well, he was coached by the greatest bowler and one of the most fantastic cricketers of all time. He was an artist. He was an absolute joy to watch. I used to watch him at Hampshire, Malcolm Marshall. And he went to coach Sean Pollock, who also played for Warwickshire. So there's my sporting. A bit of my sporting player is there. So British African cabinet. Oh yeah. Do some Richie Benno in a minute. Yeah, welcome to you, Jeffrey. So yes, Warwickshire, famous. So what's the beer? What's the beer? What a beer? It's the Mad Goose. I think I have the label. There you are. The reason for that's because the Coma Crew's playing that. But there's the label, but you won't see it because it's very reflective, so I thought I'd put it up there. Nice bottle cap, the little star with that one red on it. Purity Brewery. Don't know much about these. I don't like to read the back. I'll read the front. I like to try and test the beers, see how my palate's picking out things. So watch out for the goose. Hiss is far worse than her bite. Though she might drive you clucking mad, underneath it all she's not bad. And it's a premium pale ale at 4.2%. And it's won awards apparently from the Purity Brewing Company. You've got a nice little neck chief there. Nice little neck chief as well. Quite a nice looking bottle of beer that. I've not seen it before. You may have. I am catching up with a lot of brews. So, yeah, it's time for a beer. Let's give this boy a hiss. Oh, by the way, I saw Nitch flapping around with your little key hold. Nitch, give me a clue. In the centre and push. And you'll pull it. And it'll open. Okay. Oh, that's hops. That's grapefruit. That's Cascade. It's It's not just Cascade there as well. It picks them out. That's Chinook. Yes. There's Cascade and Chinook, I think. Never know. I think they've got about 6 more varieties hot out since I last brewed. Let's go for the pour. I don't know how carbonated it is, but we'll give it a little go. And that's it. Not much head retention, is there? Give it a bit of a life. Give it a jiggle. we'll stop it there. Wow. There you go. Now that's not as dark on camera, so what I'm going to do, it's a bit bright, but let's see if it will work. It's quite a gold now, it's bordering orange amber, but it's not as dark. I'll hold it up against the white. I'll hold it up against the white. And it still looks a little dark. Yeah, very clear. Scary though, isn't it? Look like a pumpkin. Yeah, I would say a dark gold bordering, just going into a little orange. Right, let's get the aroma. It's definitely cascading. Definitely. Pull that note out. But there is Chinook in there as well. Definitely getting that. It's lovely, lovely aroma. I'm not going to do it. Head's gone. It's a pale ale. It's not got so much body. Let's dive in. Wow. Well, that's plays with you. The bittering isn't Chinook or Cascade. They've used a third hop here. They might have used a couple in combination, but the back note I'm getting is grassy, as well as the pine as well. That's the funny thing, I'm getting pine, I'm getting grass. It's more like, it's carbonated. Slightly like a Styrian's, Golding's type. Apart from the initial zest, when it bursts into your mouth, there is the malt as well. It's a nice malt profile. And then you get the secondary effect of the bit of the hop, and then the bittering. Oh, that's complicated, that one. It's got little layers I like. Okay, let's try and pick these out now. There's grapefruit. There's a little hint of peachy, lychee type notes. There's the sweetness in the malt. There's the malt's like a Vienna or Munich, not as dark as Vienna. Maybe a Munich type or a Pilsner type malt. It's definitely there, presence of that. And the bittering, that's an old-fashioned English type hop, but it's not funnels, and it's too sharper a taste, but not as harsh as Styrian Goldings. So that's going to be, picking that one out, it's going to be a bit of a, it's going to rack my brain now as well, because I'm thinking, see, I like beers that make you think. There's also, see, you got to tap into the library, the old memory of what the hops are like in you. I'm going to say that there is a proper old hop bittering, this Cascade, this Chinook, but there's something else now I can't at the moment pick out if it's the malt or like another hop or the combination, but I don't think the combination picks out the two. Something there's a real nice, there's the lemon bit, there's the Chinook, that's Chinook, there's the grapefruit, you've got Cascade, and then there's this other, flavour. It's not the malts. The malts are really nice, really nice. They're distinct from the hops, but they're not overpowering it. You can just pick them out. Now they're there. They've got like a little background note to the music that's played on there. This is very good. Yeah. And there's that German Munich Carapils type malt. It's definitely got that Bavarian South German flavour. Very, very good. So I've just got to close the window up. There you go. No. It's very good. I'll tell you what, let's read the Gunther because I don't think we're going to get any more than that. Oh. Right, we have brewed with Maris Otter, well that's nice, it's caramel, wheat and crystals, with Pilgrim, Cascade, Williamette and Chinook. So I've got 2.5. That's quite good. They actually give you the full recipe as such without the quantities. Maris Otter, caramel, bitter wheat and crystal malts, and it's Pilgrim, Cascade, Williamette and Chinook. It's the Williamette I couldn't pick out. Yeah, I'm liking this very much. Again, I went to Morrison's. It's one of the ones that Morrison's do, but they only do it in certain regions. This is one of the ones that Joe and myself were both trying to get to do a dual side-by-side review, and he couldn't get it, so I get the pleasure. Very zesty. There's the lychee bit. You get that with Chinook, but the Cascade's there all the time. It's like, that's like a big rhythm guitar playing through that, and then you get this lychee, and you get the Chinook, you get the slight peach as well there. But behind all that is this grapefruit flavour. Then you get the malt come through, and again, just behind it is that grapefruit flavour. And then as the malts die off and the bittering comes in, you get that grapefruit just fade off, and it's pine, grass, even just a slight bit of wood just come through on the end. And not too dry, pardon me, but yeah, it leaves you, it's a medium finish, and it's not too dry, but it's drier than some. I like that, I like that a lot. That's a sip of it, isn't it? I could be at the cricket ground watching a few overs with your Panama hat on. 4.2 is quite a sessionable drink. That would go down well in the sunshine. Yeah, you can pick out. There is that sweetness of the crystal, but you would definitely pick out that was it Carapilsner or Caramalt. So yeah, so they have a certain flavour. Caramalt's Munich is quite intense, and then you have Vienna, which is even more intense than that. Yeah, I like this. I like this very much. It's got a nice backbone of malts, even though it's quite hoppy. It's quite a hoppy. It's not a hoppy bomb, but it's for a pale ale. I would say it's more like an American style pale ale than your British style pale ale, because it has got so much hoppy. The back end's not too bitter, but I would say that's more like it says premium pale ale. It's bordering an American pale ale. So like that. Now, in my recent answers to Nits, I actually said I don't go for the clones because I can buy the bottle, but I will confess I like to do the clone if it challenges me, not because I want to make it all the time, because I want to work out the recipe, I want to figure it out. So that's one I'd probably try and have a go at, just see how good my tastes in my head in kind of calculating the levels to make that. That's something. See, I like doing that occasion. I've done it twice. Not often I do it. I've done it twice because I'm like, oh yeah, what's that? And I'll work it out. I like that. That's a very good beer. If you can get it, if you can get this one, definitely go for Mad Goose. Purity Brewing Company in Warwickshire. And to those, I salute you, sir. It's a nice pale ale, very, very good. Well, that's been another review. I'm going to savour that. I've had some good beers lately, I must admit. I'm going to savour that and enjoy it. Cheers for watching. Hit the old thumbs up. If you haven't, you can subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of different things, and here's to our next review. Cheers.